Hey guys, let's do a get ready with me, and I'm going to tell you a story about this little world of influencing we're in. But first I'm going to do my lipstick because I can't talk and do my lipstick at the same time. I have to wait for it to dry because it's lip sense. So I was about a month into growing my account, and basically someone reaches out to me and says, hey, listen, we want you to try this product, do a review, and we want to pay you $500 for this video. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. Send over the contract. So as I read through the contract, part of the contract says you actually have to submit a draft within 3 days of receiving your product, which means you need to submit a draft of the video. And by the way, we want before and afters. So at this point, I'm like 3 days, if I'm just getting the product and I haven't tried the product and it's going to be 3 days until a draft, like this is skincare. So I negotiated and I said, listen, I think I need more time. I need more time to do to use the product and then really be able to tell my audience like what the product is like. I don't feel comfortable doing a draft 3 days from when I receive the product. So they come back and they say, okay, how about a week? I'm like, still not enough time. I'm not going to be able to do that. So then they come back and it gets escalated a couple levels and they say, okay, how about 2 weeks? I'm like, okay, 2 weeks should be fine, but I'm not sure the before and afters are really going to show like a massive impact. So if you're comfortable with what the before and afters are going to show, sure, we can go ahead with 2 weeks and you'll have your video, at the 3-week deadline. So we all agree and we start to move forward, and everybody else submits their drafts within the 3 days. That's part of the campaign because there was this like call for drafts. I emailed back and I was like, listen, I negotiated an exception that I want to really use this product for a full 2 weeks, and that's why you're not going to get my draft. So all of that was fine. So the 2 weeks is up and I submit my video and it goes to a review committee, and they basically bounce it back and they're like, well, we'd really like for you to change these things. So I write them a long email and I'm like, listen, this paid influencing thing is not for me. I'm sorry that you were one of the first ones that I had the experience with, but I'm going to back out of this right now. So it escalates and someone comes back to me and says, all right, listen, if you could just basically, do it in this format, do your honest style and things like that, then we'd be fine with that. So I submit a second video, which I thought was beautiful and really well narrated. Well, a team reviewed it and they had comments again. So I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. Here's what we're going to do from here. I'll do a review for you. I'll do an honest review, but there are no requests, no edits. Don't pay me for anything, but I'm just going to do it because I like your product and I'm going to give it a good review based on what I said, but I'm not going to use any specific verbiage. I'm not going to use any specific format. I'm going to put out a review just like I would do for any product that I have no problem recommending. So moral of the story is, be really careful who you follow and what recommendations you take. There's a lot of positioning and jockeying behind the scenes that really lacks authenticity. And people truly are doing it for money. And I think you always kind of know that. So now my canned response is no paid reviews, also no forced reviews, which means that if I try your product and I don't like it, I don't have to post it. And if you'd like to send me your free product, I'm more than happy to try it out because I love trying free product, but I will not accept any type of exchange for it. Having said that, I'm one of the top businesswomen probably in the country. And if La Mer came to me and said, hey, I would like to push you to rep our campaign, I'm all in, honey, right? If Home Goods wants to come to me and say, hey, listen, we'd like to pay you to redo a room for us, sign me up, right? Frontgate wants to give me some outdoor furniture. Absolutely. So if I know the brand and I can wholeheartedly trust the brand, then absolutely I would do it. However, for all these try and commit to a review things, no. That's actually a hard no for me, and that's a pass. So that you can take to the bank. So I will never post something that I don't truly believe in. By the way, today's hair day is going to be a sleigh. So hopefully that makes people who are following me feel good. If that makes brands feel insecure, then that's a product problem. That's not a me problem. So hopefully that gave you guys a little bit of insight as to what you're listening to as you scroll up and scroll through, and hopefully saves you guys some money and just has you pause and really kind of listen to the source and make sure there's not an alternative agenda, because I think as we go forward and TikTok grows and hopefully doesn't get banned, I think it'll get even more diluted. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.